Hi guys, this is DeMaskUs part 4. Yesterday I tried to do one and I took it down. And the reason I took it down is because I was going against my entire message of you don't always look what you don't always watch and look at what you see. You look at God. And I was caught up in anger about the pedophilia, about things that I was seeing and hearing about, sex trafficking and different things. And it's a passion for me to rescue, this. And so I was just mad. I was like mad at everything. I was mad at having to mask up. I was mad at seeing the injustice going on. I was mad at people fighting on Facebook, and I was mad at all these things. And I took it down. And I thought, you know what? I'm doing the very thing I tell everyone else not to do. So today I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to say to us, God is bigger than all of it. We have been navigating this planet for a number of years, and God has always proven himself to be faithful. There's never one time when we've seen him forsake us. There's never one time where we've not seen us vindicated and justified. God has made up for wrongdoings that have happened to us. And when it came down to watching and seeing what was happening in this earth, I got my eyes on all this stuff. And I know this because when I go into the adult convention, my first emotion is anger. My first emotion is just, I want to just take them out, all the people that have taken these young girls and young guys in, and they've suckered them into a lifestyle that because of their brokenness, and they've capitalized on it. So God always told me, look at me, look at my face, see what I'm doing, and I'm going to make things right. I'm going to give you words to speak into the hearts of people that are desperate to hear. I'm going to give you eyes to see what I see. I'm going to give you the ability to look on their heart, look at what I'm seeing, just follow my direction and know that I am bigger. In Isaiah 59, it says that though the enemy comes in like a flood, God said, I will raise up a standard against him. In Isaiah 49, it says, I will contend with those who contend with you, and I will save your children. God is a strong tower that we run into, and we're safe. He's got a plan in place for all the stuff that's going on. The evildoer can't get away with doing all the stuff and not reap the consequences. It doesn't even have to. Sin carries its own punishment. So when people just act out and they do what they do, it is a sowing and reaping process. So anything you sow, you will reap. So we don't have to worry ourselves about that. We don't have to be the ones to bring justice. God is the justice bringer. He is the one who's going to satisfy us. And the other thing is that he's going to keep us in perfect peace. And what I did yesterday is I got my eyes off of perfect peace. I got my eyes off of God. He said, I will keep you in perfect, I even taught on this. I will keep you in perfect peace when your mind and your eyes are stayed on me. And I just thought, oh my gosh, I just blew my entire message. I did the very thing that I told everyone else not to do. So I want us to be understanding and realizing that God has promises for us. If you look at Deuteronomy 28, talks about the blessings of obedience. You'll be blessed when you go in. You'll be blessed when you come out. You'll be blessed in the field. You'll be blessed in the city. And that God's basically got blessings in store for us. He's way bigger than all of this stuff going down right now. And not only that, he's way more capable of handling it. He knows exactly what to do to bring us into a place where he can do his kingdom. He can bring a harvest in. He can do what he said he was going to do. It's not over. It's not over. And we've gotten so wrapped up in the details and getting our eyes on the friction and all the weird stuff. And we've got to remember that he said, set your affections on things above. Get your eyes on me. Give me a chance to settle you, to give you a peace that I'm in control. God is in control. He has this idea that he's God, and he just he really challenged me and discipline me, really. Like, what am I saying? What am I talking about here? So I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage us today that God's going to bring in a harvest. He's already got people in place. I am an evangelist. I am an apostolic prophetic evangelist. That's what I am. And I want to see people come to Jesus more than a lot of people do, because it's a calling and it's a gift, and it burns on the inside of me. My focus is on rescuing young people from every demonic thing, everything that they've gotten themselves into. I've always been able to see what God sees about them, even from an early age, and be able to see why they took the course of action they did, and be able to speak to the root of the problem. And so I have to watch it, that I don't get caught up in especially something like pedophilia. God knows exactly what he's going to do. Nothing's going to slip his mind. Nothing is going to be unnoticed. And there is justice coming. On February 27th of this year, I woke up in the morning and God spoke very, very clearly to me. And he said, I am dealing with injustice, personally, politically, and spiritually. And it began to happen. Even the first part of March, it began to happen. So God is dealing with injustice. He told me that. And if he's dealing with it, I don't have to deal with it. All I have to do is position myself in obedience to be a recipient of, how do you want me to navigate? What do you want me to do? Where do you want me to be placed? I'm available to you. I'll do what you need me to do. I'll say what you want me to say. I'm going to keep my eyes on you. I'm going to keep perfect peace. I'm going to keep the joy of the Lord in your presence, which is the fullness of joy. I'm going to set my heart on you. I'm going to listen to you. I would have despaired, except I would have believed that God would show himself strong. The righteousness of God would be in this land. I would have despaired unless I believed that God would present himself in this time, But God is going to do that, and he is doing that right now. And you're going to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I guarantee you. He showed me some things about what's coming, and it wasn't negative. It was very positive. For years, I've had dreams of people lining the streets and crying out to God. It reminded me in the dream of some of the past revivals, some of the ones that were so incredibly powerful, like the Welsh revival and Azusa Street, and some of the ones we read about with Maria Woodworth Etter. She's like my hero, and I'm thinking, what on earth why would we think that God is not able to do something even greater right now? I mean, he just is. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. It was always dark times for people when revival hit. Always. It just seemed to always be like that. So I just want to encourage you. I also want to apologize if you did watch the video yesterday. I've been adjusted. I had a spiritual alignment with God, and it was very swift and it was very quick. And I want to make sure that I always edify you, that I always encourage you, that I always give you a hope, something to anchor into, something to give yourself, a place to hold on to so you don't despair. It's easy for our hearts to get weighted down and fail us for fear even, but there is nothing to fear. God is to be feared. I'll tell you what, if we need to fear anything, we need to fear God. So I just want to say, bless you guys. Bless you, encourage you, take a breath. God has got this. This isn't the end. He is not going to forsake us. He's not going to leave us. He's not going to let evil triumph. Remember, death is swallowed up by life. Love never fails. God is going to baptize this planet with his love, with a revival that is going to be so incredibly powerful. Miracles, signs, wonders, and miracles. Jesus revealing himself, people crying out in repentance to him, getting their lives right. A restoration. God is in the restoration business. I've seen some of the hardest people fall. I've seen and come back to Jesus. I've seen them be restored. It's like, we've really got to keep our eyes. Whose report are we going to believe? We are going to believe the report of the Lord. God has great things ahead for us. I did use Jeremiah 29:11 yesterday. His plans, what are his plans? His plans are not for calamity. That's the first thing, not for calamity, but to prosper you and to give you a future and a hope, okay? So just get yourself positioned, stay in God's presence, keep your mind single, keep your eyes single, keep your mind stayed on him. He'll keep you in perfect peace. He'll be able to talk to you then. He'll be able to give you what you need to know. Don't get your eyes horizontal on any of this stuff. Yeah, it's there. Not going to pretend like it's not there. But like I said, when I go into the porn convention, that is, I have to keep my eye on Jesus. I have to. I have to look at him only and not look at what I see and not be crippled up or knee-jerked by what I see. I have to look at him and know that he's got an answer for the people that he's sending me into. So anyway, I just want to say God bless you guys. We love you so much, and encourage you to go on my website. I've got a dream school tomorrow. It's a beginner dream school we're going to do with Belfast, Ireland. CindyMcGill.org. Go there, and we're gonna see. We're gonna have some dreams. I'm gonna teach on dreams, but we're gonna take a few dreams too and hear what people are saying, and we're gonna flip them around and see what God's telling us in this hour. Be encouraged. Be extremely encouraged, and allow God to settle you. Allow God to give you peace. Okay, he's the Prince of Peace who powders and shatters Satan underneath your feet. All right, CindyMcGill.org. Go to the YouTube channel, watch the videos, and again, I love you guys. Sorry for the knee jerk yesterday. Hopefully, I will try very hard not to let that happen again. All right, God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye. Peace out.